All right, what's up, y'all? Monday Night Raw is going back to 2 hours for now. For now. It seems like when they go to Netflix, they're going to go back to 3 hours. I'm on board. I've been waiting for Raw to go back to 2 hours for a very long time. I'm old enough to know what it's like to watch 2 hour Raw when Raw was on 9 p.m. to 11:05 to when the commercial came out when Vince was yelling at everyone in the office and Raw starts an hour early, and then everything just got worse from there. Now, I will say this: Triple H, it seems like he's finally hitting his stride with Raw. And the 3 hours doesn't feel as bad as it did like all of the other time. He's finally hitting his stride now. So I think it will be kind of stupid to be like, all right, now that you're finally hitting your shots, sit on the bench. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like you'll be taking something away. But at the same time, Triple H has said on multiple occasions that he likes booking 2 hour shows, 2 hour weekly shows, as opposed to 3 hour ones. And I'm a big advocate for, I don't think we should have a 3 hour show on a weekday. You feel me? Especially not on a Monday. It's the beginning of the week. Work week just started. School week. Kids are going back to school. You know what I'm saying? 3 hours, I'm not with it. Now, on Netflix, would it flow better? Maybe, because there's no commercials. There's more. I don't know what they would do for like that like ad period of time. I really don't know. That's also open to interpretation. We just have to wait and see. But I'm excited for 2 hours. I know a lot of people are like, we're gonna miss that third hour. I'm not. I'm not gonna miss that third hour because Raw has always been just like slugging through. And yes, Triple H has found a way to make it work over these few weeks and like finally start to hit it. I still would pick 2 hour Raw over 3 hour Raw any day of the week. And that's just, it feels better to me. 3 hours of a wrestling show on a weekday, it seems like it's slugging by. And it feels like they're just trying to put stuff in there as filler, and then you get to like that 9:15 to 9:45 area, and it's like, oh God, this show is still on. And that's the only 3 hour show. SmackDown's 2 hours, NXT's 2 hours, Dynamite's 2 hours. I think Collision is 2 hours, Rampage might be 1 hour. And then I think AEW is making another show called Shockwave, and I think that's going to be an hour. So it's like the whole 3 hour thing, it's only Raw, And if you have a 2 hour show on Netflix, I guess, I don't know. Because I would assume that Netflix wants 3 hours because they're trying to get the most out of their investment, I remember when Nick Khan made a joke, and it had to be like 2-3 summers ago. He joked about making Raw a 4 hour show, and I almost snapped. Don't joke about that. Don't. That's not funny. It's not funny at all. Don't do that to me. 4 hours of wrestling on a Monday? 4 hours? No, bro, that's not funny. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, yeah, 3 hours. No. 3 hours on a weekday, I'm okay. If Raw went back to 2 hours for the rest of like existence, I would be completely fine because wrestling does not need to be on for more than 2 hours on a weekday, because they were telling stories from 9 p.m. to 11:05 forever. You know what I'm saying? When I started watching Raw when I was like 8, it was on 9 p.m. to 11:05 p.m. And that's just what it was. And they had that little 5-minute runoff, and then it ended. You understand? The whole 3 hour thing, it kind of mixed with it when they started doing the Super Show, and then it just got worse. It just got worse and worse. And then like the quarantine era was bad. 3 hours of 2019 Raw. 3 hours of 2018/2019 Raw is excruciating. And I feel like some people, either they weren't there for it, they stopped watching, or they just don't remember. I never stopped watching. A lot of people around me stopped watching WWE around a certain point, like just took a break. I never stopped. Like I went through, so I've seen everything. I may not remember everything, but I seen everything. So I remember watching Raw every week and like just watching it out of routine. And then when I started live streaming on TikTok, I was watching it to live stream it. I fell asleep. You have no idea how many times I fell asleep. I've never fallen asleep watching wrestling. I ain't gonna lie. No. I've fallen asleep watching wrestling like during 2 periods of time. 2019, 2020 Raw, because those shows were just excruciating. Oh gosh, the levels of boredom, and Elimination Chamber. But that was because I stayed up to watch it early in the morning, and that didn't end. I think it ended at like 5 or something. I forget what time it ended. No, I think it started at 5, ended at like 8. I don't remember. I just know I stayed up all night, didn't go to sleep, and watched that show from front to back, and that hurt so bad. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, it's just no. You feel me? 3 hours of Raw is not it. And if we're bringing 2 hours back, hopefully it stays. If they bring 3 hours for Netflix, I understand it. I think it'll flow better with no commercials and things of that nature. But only time will tell. But y'all let me know how you guys feel about it. Do you want Raw to be 2 hours? Do you want Raw to be 3 hours? Let me know in the comments down below. If you like the video, subscribe if you haven't already. Comment down below what kind of video you want me to do next. Stay safe, drink water. I love you guys. Praise God, and I will see you in the next video, man.